Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel Judhisti Rahul. I am Judhisti and I will be speaking in this video the importance of reading and speaking in spoken English as well as written English. Why reading and speaking very much important in spoken English? Let me explain. There is a saying, reading at least 15 minutes every day is better than reading 2 hours every Sunday. यानी कि हर रविवार 2 घंटा पढ़ना इससे बेटर होता है हर दिन 15 मिनट पढ़ना. तो क्यों पढ़ना इतना ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है स्पोकन इंग्लिश में? लेट मी एक्सप्लेन यू. Whenever you're going to read, you come across many things like new words, grammatical structure, the formation of sentence, and more and etc. and etc. So whenever you come across these things, you will get to know this. What does it mean? New words means whenever you are going to read, you come across new words. That means you have to find out the meaning of the new words. And when you will read, you will get to know new words and you will find out the new words meaning. That means you are going to know the meaning of the new words. If you read, it will be very helpful in spoken English. The second is that grammatical structure. You never know what is grammar. You never know what is the grammatical structure. Whenever you're going to read, yes, this is sentence, this is tense, this is pronoun, this is noun. You come across the grammatical structure. The third one is that the formation of sentence. You never know how to form a sentence. That means when you are going to read, you will get to know that the formation of sentence, how a sentence can be formed. So these are the things you will get to know. The question is that what to read and how to read. Well, if you ask me what to read, then I would suggest 3 or 4 things which are very important in speaking English as well as learning English. The first one is that reading newspaper. Okay, let me explain this one. Reading newspaper is very helpful in spoken English as well as learning English. Why this is important? When you are going to read newspapers, अब जब भी न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ते हो ना, उस वक्त आप बहुत सारे इमोशन के अंदर आते हो और बहुत सारे इवेंट के अंदर आते हो. क्योंकि न्यूज़पेपर कोई एक पर्टिकुलर इवेंट और इमोशन को लेकर नहीं लिखा जा सकता. इसीलिए newspaper is full of events and full of actions, full of emotions. That is why you have to read newspaper to come across the new events and new actions, new emotions. So it will be very helpful if you read newspaper regularly to learn English. Well, if you ask me, you don't have money to purchase everyday newspaper, then I would suggest you don't need to read the fresh newspaper and fresh news. I'm telling you, do one thing. You just go to a shop and order there the previous day's newspapers. You will get in cheap. This will be very helpful to you because you want to learn English. And the question is that, what newspaper should we read? If you ask me, then I would suggest 2 newspapers which are very helpful. The first one is that Indian Express. This is best for beginners. And the second one is that The Hindu. The Indian Express newspaper is best for beginners and the Hindu newspaper is best for intermediate. So you can read both of these newspapers if you want to learn English. It will be very helpful to learn English. The second is that monthly or weekly magazines. Monthly or weekly magazines. What you all need to do is go to a shop and ask previous week's English magazine and previous month's English magazine. It will be very helpful to you because this magazine is full of events, full of news, full of emotions. You will get to know different types of emotions, different type of actions, different types of formation of the sentences. You will get to know all these things when you will read magazines. So it will be very helpful to you. The third one is that The third one is that very important. Read books. Books means English books. If you want to learn English, then you have to read English books, not Bengali, Odia, Telugu, like that. If you want to learn English, then you have to read the English books only. Whenever you're going to read the books, you come across many situations which is given in the book. So that means it will be very interesting to you if you read the books to learn English. The question is that which books you should read. If you ask me, then I would say which is very much interest for you. You read that book only. If you want to read the biographical books, then you can read. If you want to read the scientific books, then you can read. If you want to read the English stories books, then you can read. If you want to read history books, then you can read. So whatever you need, whatever you feel interesting, you read that book only to learn English. So this will be very important if you read books regularly, 15 minutes. So this was all about reading. Now we will get to know what is speaking. Well, if you ask me how much percentage speaking is important in spoken English, then I would say speaking is important 90% in spoken English. Because if you don't speak, you may not speak in front of everyone, in front of anyone. Practicing speaking is very important. So the question is that what to speak and with whom to speak. Well, if you ask me with whom you have to speak, then I would suggest you that you have to speak with your professors, with your relatives, with your neighbors, with your friends, or with your lecturers who are already perfect in English. They can guide you how to speak, and you will get to know that how they are speaking if you will make conversation with them. So this is the very helpful thing for you. And one more question, what to speak? If you ask me, then I will suggest you, whenever you're going to read any newspaper, you just say the news with anyone in English. So that will be very helpful to you. Because you will not live in one situation, one condition or one place. Whenever you're going to speak about the news that you haven't read, that means you're going to speak different types of situations, different types of actions. So this will be very helpful to you. So this is all about reading and speaking. These both things are very important in spoken English as well as learning English. So if you want to learn English very quick, keep reading and keep speaking. And these both are even my personal advice to you. So this was all about the video. And if you do like the video, then please like, share and subscribe this channel. Whenever I upload the video, you will get the first notification. So this was all about today's video. We'll meet tomorrow. Stay safe, stay tuned.